Hello friends, I'm Manisha. Welcome you all in Seva Samajik Vikas Sanstha Satara. Friends, in today's English session we are going to discuss about noun. So what is noun? Noun is used as the name of a person, thing, place, idea or a quality of a person. So this noun we can classify according to its kind such as common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun and material noun. So what is a common noun? It is a name given in a common to any means people or the things which are of the same quality. For example, girl, boy, or teacher, or doctor, or animal. So that is a common noun. But when we are saying that boy, but name if we given to him such as a Ajay or Vijay, or a girl is for that Sania or Sita, then the any place uh, which can be indicated by its name of the city such as Satara, Pune, Mumbai. So this is what common noun. And when we use this noun for the collection of people, person, or the things, means we use or we treat the things as a one. So that is what collective noun. For example, fleet, fleet of birds, audience, class, committee, crowd, mob. So they are indicates group, that is collective noun. Then the next one, abstract noun. What do you mean by abstract noun? Means the word which we uses for a certain quality or idea or concept or the state. For example, beauty, youth, honesty, death. These are what? These are all abstract noun. Then the material noun. What do you mean by material noun? Material noun can be used for certain substances or material. For example, gold, coal, wheat, tea. These all are what? Material noun. Then the means these are for five different kinds of noun. We can classify noun as a singular noun or a plural noun on the basis of number. And as per gender, we can classify them in three categories, that is a masculine, feminine, and neutral. When we uses this noun, it can be in two cases, subjective or objective. For example, Mohan is my friend. So here Mohan is used as a subjective case. But in this next sentence, in next example, who brought this book? So this book is what? Object. Who is subject, and this is verb. So here this book is used, this noun is used in objective case. So in this way we can classify nouns in a different way. Now let's see certain rules which we must remember while using noun. In that first one, uncountable nouns are used in singular forms only. It should be used only in the singular form. And means which noun should be used in a singular form? Uncountable. And indefinite articles are not used before these uncountable noun. For example, information is what? Information is uncountable noun. We cannot count it one, two, three, four like that. So we should not use indefinite article. Article a and an are indefinite articles. So these articles should not be used before uncountable noun and when we are using them in a singular form. Then they are not used with a plural verb, and we should not use with means this uncountable noun with the plural verb. Much or some can be used instead of many. So we means here they have given certain examples of these uncountable nouns such as advice, information, hair, luggage, business, work, mischief, braid, then scenery, abuse, vacation, money, knowledge, evidence, employment, food, furniture, luggage, baggage. equipment, machinery, material, etc. So these are what uncountable noun, and we must use them in a singular form only. An article, indefinite article, means a and should not be used before such uncountable noun. Now see how we need to use this knowledge. Let's see these examples. In a first example, the sentence is, he gave me an information. Information word is starting with the vowel, so and can be there, but here information is an uncountable noun, so therefore it is used in the though it is we are able to see it is in a singular form, but we must avoid to use indefinite article before this word information according to our this rule. Then you should be true to your word, not words. You must be true with or true to your word, not words. He was punished for committing many mischiefs. So S won't be there, and instead of many, much. See this D rule. Much mischief instead of many mischiefs. Then the young person dislike what they dislike. So advices won't be there. It should be advice. Young persons dislike the advice of elderly people. Instead of advices, only advice must be there. Now see the next rule. There are some collective nouns which are used with the plural verb. Now, which collective nouns are used with the plural verb? So, cattle. Cattle means a group of cows and buffalo together. They are called as cattle. So, cattle, gentry, peasantry, then poultry, clergy, people, majority, folk. So, with these collective noun, we must use plural verb. The noun committee, jury, house, ministry, family, mob, crowd, audience, police, team, number, board, staff, people, or sorry, public, they are used with a singular verb. Singular verb must be there. Then that is what your second rule. And the third rule, when these nouns denote members or individuals, then the verb is used in the plural form. When it indicates members or individuals. For example, cattle are grazing in field. So cattle won't be there. It should be only cattle. And it should be followed by plural verb. So already R is used here. So that is correct. But here, instead of cattle, only cattle must be there. Second sentence. Majority is in favor of this proposal. So majority, it indicates what? It denotes numbers, members. So here majority are in the favor of this proposal. Then the committee is unanimous on this issue. So here committee is used as a one thing, and so is correct here. Then the committee are divided and there is bitterness among the members. So committee divided means here individuals are indicated. When the numbers or individuals are indicated, then it should be followed by the plural form of the verb. So here are is used, and that's why it is correct. Okay. So next, the people of all the countries should work for peace. So people of all countries should is used here, so that is correct. An average Hindu family in India. So an average Hindu family, they are considered as a one. So here in simple present tense, consist, singular form of the verb is used. Consist of four members. Next one. So this the given statement is correct. His family are not agreed on this point. So here family, it doesn't indicate one thing, it indicate number of member in the family, and that's why it is followed by the plural verb. And this make the use of this plural verb correct. The audience was spellbound. Audience means one category only, those who are witnessing that a program. So we must consider, or this word or noun should be followed by the singular verb. So was is correct here, simple past tense. The audience were forbidden to occupy chair here. Audience means each and every person who had come there to witness the program. He must occupy the chair. So here it indicates individual person. Remember, according to our this rule, when it denote members, then when it denote number of members or individuals, so here it should be followed by the plural form of the verb. And here in this example, you are able to see that audience were forbidden to occupy the chairs, means each and every person, those who has come to see the program. And that's why it should be followed by a plural verb where. But in the previous example here, audience means it indicate only one category, and that's why they are spellbound. So where, instead of where, was verb is used here. So both sentences are correct. Then the next one, police has become insensitive. Police, here one category is used for that, this noun is used. So was means has is correct here. The police were posted all over the routes, means each and every individual, those who are as a part of this category police, they were posted. So where is correct here? The team are full of high spirit, means each and every member in the team are full of high spirit. So here R is correct. And when we are talking about one team as a one, the team is at the top of his competition. So here that whole team indicates one thing, and that's why is singular form of verb is used. When remember, when we are talking using this collective noun as a one thing, it should be followed by the singular form of verb. But when we are considering or we are using this collective noun as a number of member or individuals, then it should be followed by the plural verb. Now the next rule: offspring, deer, sheep, fish. So these are expressed as a singular or a plural only by the use of verb. Means along with means these nouns are used as a singular noun as well as a collective noun. So these noun you followed, or which verbs followed by these nouns, after observing them only we are able to understand whether they are in its a singular form or in its a plural form. For example, ships are economically useful. So ships, wrong. It is only ship. Sheep are economically useful. A sheep is a gazing in the field. It indicates only one sheep. So this is also correct. Next rule. Some of the noun ending in s or es are used in the singular verbs. Branches of learning, for example, mathematics, physics, then politics or statistics, economics, means all these are what? These all are different fields of knowledge. Okay. So what we should note or remember, statistic as a subject is used with a singular verb. Statistics, when takes as a collection of data, is used with the plural verb. So when we use this word statistic as a subject, so it should be followed by the singular verb. But when we are using this statistic for the collected data, then plural verb must be followed after this. Then the diseases, for example, mumps or measles. So these are different kinds of what diseases. Games and the sports such as a billiard or other games which are mentioned here. Then the sorry, titles of books, for example. Sorry. So these are the different books given here. So along with this title, when the group is mentioned here, so these nouns, though they are including s or es, they are in its singular form. A descriptive name of the countries, for example, United States or United Arab Emirates or United Kingdom, etc. Some of the other nouns are such as inning, series, news, sorry, summons. These are different examples. Now let's see how it is used. In the first example, the messels have broken out in the town. So here it indicates disease. So instead of have, has must be there. Then politics are a dirty game. For it's a subject. So instead of are, is must be there. Next, these news are disappointing. News, it should be followed by is. This news is instead of these news. This news is disappointing. The summons has been served on him. Summons. So it should be considered as the singular one. So has is correct here. Then here, as we have seen that measles means that is disease. So singular has must be there. A series of matches. Series is the one thing. Series of matches. So that is one thing. So instead of are, is must be there. Two series of matches. So here two series are there, means plural. So instead of was, where must be there. Now let's see few more examples by using these rules. Here you are able to see every sentence divided into three parts, and the fourth part is no error. If there is a no error, grammatical error in the sentence, then we must select this D part. Now let's see each and every here, you require to observe each and every part of the sentence. Let's see the first example. The king was embraced to find evidences against his own queen. Here, if you will observe evidences, it should not be there. Only evidence must be there. So error is in the B part. Okay. Next, we wave. He waved us a goodbye as he boarded the train, which disappeared into the tunnel. Now, see, he waved us a goodbye. Why a goodbye? There is no need to use article before goodbye. He waved us goodbye. So the error is in the A part. Now let's see the next example. A small parcel of novels. A small parcel of novels is better than none. Here novels, many guys can make error here. Now after novels they may think that R must be there, but no, because it's a small parcel. For that these to be form is used. So is the correct one. So there is no error in the third statement. Now let's see the next one. At the request of the defense attorney, the jury were called and their individuals' verdicts were recorded. Now here jury were called. So jury means it should be considered this collective noun as a one. So instead of where, was must be there. That's why error is in this B part. Now let's see the next example. My brother goes to the office 5 day week. And the last part is no error. 5 day week. So instead of 5 day, 5 days must be there. Next, slow and steady wants the race. So you might have heard these proverb. Slow and steady wins the race. So wants must be, should not be there. Next one. We often hear people say that most human beings have not evolved or grown up enough to stick to truth or non-violence. So here, grow up is the wrong word. It should be grown up. So error is in this part, that is C part. Now, next sentence. A time slot of 15 minutes are allowed to each speaker. Okay, so here that slot is there. Slot means that a singular noun it is. So instead of are, is must be there. And that's why error is in this B part. Next one. My friend's daughter-in-laws have come. So, dear friend, daughter-in-laws, it won't be there. It should be daughters-in-law. So if we want to use plural this word in a plural sense, we must say daughters-in-law, not daughter-in-laws. Okay, so error is in this B part. 10th sentence. The writer of this poetry is Wordsworth. Poetry won't be there. This poem. So it should be used as a poem. Okay, the writer of this poem is Wordsworth. One of the assistant was Alfred. One of, when we are using such a phrase, after that plural noun must be there. So instead of assistant, assistants must be there. One of the assistants must be there. So error was in the first part. Now the next one. Their all belongings were lost in the fire. Their all belongings. So instead of that, we must use all their belongings. What it should be? All their belongings were lost in the fire. Next one. The memoranda are on the table. So memoranda, here it's a set of rules and all the what a set of rules, and that's why R is used here, and hence there is no error. The sentence is correct. Tell him to take another photograph of the group. Tell him to take another photograph of the group. Here, there is no error in the sentence. In this way, we have seen certain rules regarding noun. That's all for the day. I hope so you are able to get all these rules and you will make a best use of this knowledge. Have a good day ahead. Have a nice day. Thank you everyone for being with me.